Thank you for joining me again on another day of Lent. This day is the third Sunday. So we have gone through 16 days of Lent with 3 feast days. So it has been 19 days, and I am telling you, I am already feeling the transformative power of abstaining, abstinence, and fasting. On this third Sunday, we will be reflecting on this thought concerning conservation. Conservation. And we will be reading Isaiah chapter 55, verses 1 through 13. Again, that is Isaiah chapter 55, verses 1 through 13. I'm going to blow that up a little larger so we can see it. And it reads thusly: You there, everyone who thirsts, come to the waters. And you who have no money, come, buy and eat. Come, buy wine and milk without money and without cost. Why do you spend money for what is not bread, and your wages for what does not satisfy? Listen carefully to me and eat what is good, and delight yourself in abundance. Incline your ear and come to me. Listen, that you may live. And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, according to the faithful mercies shown to David. Behold, I have made him a witness to the peoples, a leader and commander for the peoples. Behold, you will call a nation you do not know, and a nation which does not know you will run to you. Because of the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, for he has glorified you. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked abandon his way, and the unrighteous person his thoughts, and let him return to the Lord, and he will have compassion on him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain and the snow come down from heaven, and do not return there without watering the earth, and making it produce and sprout, and providing seed to the sower, and bread to the eater, so will my word be which goes out of my mouth. It will not return to me empty, without accomplishing what I desire, and without succeeding in the purpose for which I sent it. For you will go out with joy and be led in peace. The mountains and the hills will break into shouts of joy before you. and all the trees of the field will clap their hands. Instead of the thorn bush, the juniper will come up, and instead of the stinging nettle, the myrtle will come up, and it will be a memorial to the Lord, an everlasting sign which will not be eliminated. Thus ends the reading. We return to our reflection on conservation this third Sunday in this Lenten season. Starting at page 162, this is in the book Keep a True Lent by Charles Fillmore, page 162 and 163. We should ever remember that our youth, which we love so well, never really dies. It merely falls asleep in the realm of the subconscious. People grow old because they let the youth idea fall asleep. By using spiritual understanding, they can awaken it. The awakening of youthful energies is necessary to one in the regeneration. The body cannot be refined and made like its creator, eternal, before all the thoughts necessary to its perpetuation are revived in it. Let me read that again. The body cannot be refined and made like its creator. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the creator being refined? The creator just is, and we are like our creator. Eternal, before all the thoughts necessary to its perpetuation are revived in it. Jesus represents man in the regeneration. That is, man in the process of restoring his body to its pristine purity, where it will live on perpetually without old age, disease, or death. A necessary step in this process of body restoration is the quickening of the vitalizing energies in the subconsciousness that feed the body and give it the life force that renews its youth. Eternal youth is one of the God-given ideas that man loves. Now, I'd like to go into this and expound and elaborate, as I like to do with anything, but I'm feeling that I probably should not. Something is telling me that I should not. But those of you who have an ear to hear, hear. Maybe this is something that we can discuss in the future, but something is telling me not to discuss it at this point. But this energy that Charles Fillmore is saying that we should conserve is something very specific that he is not blatantly um phrasing. He is not blatantly verbalizing it, because some may find that the languaging um that this that is used to describe this energy might be offensive. So I'm not going to do that at this moment in time, but at some point in the future, I will go into what Charles Fillmore is really um, addressing here, what he's really trying to discuss without discussing. But let me just put it like this. Charles Fillmore believed in not wasting energies, but conserving energies. So it's a good message for us not to be wasteful of our energy. Okay. And yeah, a Bible verse just came to me. I don't have it memorized. I have to look it up, but I'm going to probably use that particular story to teach on this particular issue, where the father-in-law went into the town and gave his staff to his daughter-in-law after his son had died. And after she tried to continue the family legacy through the brother, let's see if I can go ahead and find that. Uh, so, yeah, I wanted to say Tamar. I wasn't sure if this was Tamar. Yes, it is Tamar. So go and look up the story of Tamar. Read it very meditatively, and you'll get the metaphysics of why it's important to be mindful of what you do with your energy. But we won't go into that right now. Waste of substance is the great sin that results in body disintegration. It is the sense mind that causes all waste, whether in the organism or in the more external realm called the world. Jesus came to save men from sin and to make them ready for an abundant entrance into the glorious kingdom of Christ, which is to be established on the earth. We can get at the subject of conservation definitely by considering the life hid with Christ in God, for the hidden, protected life is the conserved life. I now make conscious union with the substance of all spiritual attributes as I affirm. Through Christ, the divine economy is active in me, and I conserve the spiritual essences in all phases of my life. Again, through Christ, the divine economy is active in me, and I conserve the spiritual essences in all phases of my life. Third time, through Christ, the divine economy is active in me, and I conserve the spiritual essences in all phases of my life. Okay, and so this story with Tamar. Um, it's going to be Genesis chapter 38. Let's see here. 1 second. English Standard Bible. Okay. It's going to be Genesis 38. Mm, Let's see here. I want to give you this for further reading on your own to learn about the principle of conserving energy here. Okay. Okay, this is going to be you Genesis chapter 38. Start at the beginning. Read the entire story, but you want to pay close attention to verse 9 and verse 10. Genesis chapter 38, verse 9 and verse 10. Thus ends our reflection. Thank you so much for joining me on this third Sunday, this third feast day of Lent. I will see you tomorrow. And so now we go forth knowing that the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Thank you, God, in us, through us, as us, around us, through the Christ within, and so it is. Bye.